Yeah. And then one time when I was praying also, I was praying and I was, just worshiping. I could feel his presence and I could just feel that I could feel his presence. And Jesus said,
Mm.
open your eyes. And I'm like, oh yeah. So because your spirit has eyes.
Yes.
And so I guess I was in heaven with my eyes closed. So once I opened my eyes, I saw Jesus and I saw him so clearly. It was
Hmm.
like clearer than normal. And he was riding, he was on a horse, and he said, come on. And so I jumped on Pale, which is my horse in heaven that you guys have heard me talk about before. And I jumped on my horse and pet his super soft hair. So the horses in heaven, their hair is so soft and they don't stink. They don't have that horse scent.
No
There's
manure behind them to pick up.
no, you never have to go to the bathroom
You-
in heaven.
Gotcha. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's worth getting saved for right there.
Hallelujah.
And right. And so we were riding. So Jesus had his horse and I was on Pale, my horse, and we
Yeah.
were riding through this field of bright colored flowers. And it
Mm.
was just a field. And if you can just imagine just a field full of bright flowers, and you're on a horse and you're riding, and it's just so beautiful. And it was just so peaceful, and the colors in heaven are so bright. We got off and we held hands and we began walking, through this field of flowers, and all of a sudden it starts like raining flower petals. And the flower petals in heaven, they're thick and they're so soft. There's just so velvety soft.
Mm.
And we were walking, and we walked into this real thick honeysuckle patch. And the honeysuckles were over my head. They were so thick. They were so beautiful. And I'm like, Jesus, why all the flowers? Shouldn't we be interceding and casting out devils and bringing down strongholds?
Yeah.
And, and Jesus kind of leans in and he said, I'm doing this for you because you like flowers and this is fun.
Remember, you asked for this.
Remember, sometimes you have to remind your kids why you took them to the park.
You
This is
asked
for
for
you. You like doing this.
it. Hmm.
And Jesus said, you like to have fun. Jesus said, I like to have fun.
Yeah.
And Jesus said, that's why some men are more into fun. That's my character. They
Hmm.
have part of my character. And it was so funny because right then, well, let me finish. Let me finish my story. Then I'll go back to what happened right then. Because he was saying that he likes to have fun. Some men have. That's why some men have more fun. Some men are more into fun, is what he was saying. Some men are more into fun. They have my character. And
Yeah.
then he said the other part, the casting out devils, the healing. He
Hmm.
said that's easy. That's easily done. And then he said, no prayer ever goes empty. The hours, the days, the months, the years you've prayed are not in vain. And so when I was reading this encounter at the lake, and he was telling me that, it reminded me that it's okay to have fun. It's okay to have fun. Jesus likes to have fun. I was sitting there, and right then I'm watching at the lake, a man gets on his jet ski and he has his little boy in front of him.
Yeah.
And he takes off across the lake in his jet ski, and mom is standing on the shore, and mom is yelling, that's too fast, slow down. And I'm watching the man, and I hear Jesus, and he said, he has my characteristic.
They're
Because
such
the
risk
man,
takers, They really
yeah,
are. They're not afraid to just get on a motorcycle or get on some equipment, and you're like,
yeah,
especially a
and
mom. It's like, no.
no, and I would be that mom,
Yeah.
on the shore that's like, that's too fast, you got my
Yes.
baby.
Slow down.
Slow down, you're too fast, that's too fast.